Some people say that there aren't any more heroes in the world. No true champions for our children to aspire to be like. They also say that if there are heroes and champions, they only exist in the movies and not in real life. Only in the comic books. For those of us that knew Joe L. Hoskins know that that simply is not the case. Though he is no longer with us, having recently departed this life, his legacy remains. His is a story of character and principle, of determination in the face of adversity. It's the story of a man who could have chosen to live according to the status quo based on the obstacles people tried to cement in front of him. Fortunately, for many, he chose to leap over them. Because he did, we have the guideposts that he left behind. We have an example of what it means to have the heart of a hero, the heart of a champion. Now you will hear and see the story of a great man of character and dedication. Here now is the story, in brief, of Joe L. Hoskins. 8 D's forever. The beginning. Joe Lee Hoskins was born to Maureen and Eddie Hoskins in Greenville, Mississippi on March 17, 1942. He was baptized at Pilgrim Rest Baptist Church, growing up in what he often called the cesspool of humanity. Joe experienced racism and discrimination, which prompted his desire to leave Mississippi, and it fueled his drive to become a success, no matter what it took. Hoskins left for college after graduation from Coleman High School and joined the Jackson State Jaguars as co-captain and safety of the football team. After a stellar college career and earning a bachelor's degree in physical education, Hoskins played in the NFL for 2 years in both Pittsburgh and San Francisco. When he left San Francisco, Hoskins headed for Detroit, Michigan, where he would take his winning attitude and inspire hundreds of young men through the course of his 20-year career with the Detroit Public School District. Beginning at Southwestern High School in 1972, Hoskins took a team that hadn't won a game in years to the Public School League Championship title in 1975. He earned his master's degree in physical education and sports psychology in 1976 from Eastern Michigan University. Hoskins began coaching the Henry Ford High School team in 1981, earning 3 Public School League Championship titles in 1984, 1985, and 1986. He received Coach of the Year honors in 1983 and 1984. His team was ranked 3rd in the nation by USA Today. Hoskins was one of the most successful coaches in U.S. high school football history, with a record of 8 players on NFL teams at one time from the same high school. Coach Hoskins was honored to have been named to the list of the top 100 high school football coaches of all time. Coach Hoskins was forced from the sidelines in 1989 following a dispute with a school administrator. Embarking on a second career, Hoskins began focusing his energy on developing real estate and acquiring rental property through Hoskins Properties Incorporated, his West Bloomfield-based corporation. Over the next 15 years, Hoskins had housed more than 500 Michigan families in quality, affordable housing. In addition, he directed the development of 2 luxury condominium developments in suburban Detroit. Joe Hoskins was more than a man. He was a legend. His 8 Ds were a mantra for success that all of his students, friends, mentees, and acquaintances will surely remember forever. Hoskins was an example of integrity, honor, and strength of character, and lived his life as a tribute to those qualities. And now, Joe L. Hoskins' 8 Ds, an excerpt from Motivation with Compassion, written by Joe L. Hoskins.